So thank you for tuning in to the Chris Show. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, and I appreciate you for that. So you guys know why you clicked on the video. You wanted an instant reaction to Drake's Certified Lover Boy, which has been hyped up. I mean, this was supposed to be dropped back in January of this year. It's been pushed back after pushback after pushback. I don't have no issues with that, as long as when you finally drop the album, it's fucking fire. So Drake, you know, we had a lot of expectations. And I want to be on the record. I'm a big Drake fan. I like Drake. I even watched him when I was younger in Degrassi, all this, that, and the other. I like Drake. But Scorpion was hot garbage. Maybe not complete hot garbage. It's one of the few Drake albums or tapes that I do not listen to this day. So for me, I'm just like, Drake, please don't drop back-to-back duds. I want a good album. I want something that's, you know, cohesive, something from start to finish that we're gonna enjoy. And let me be on the record. I think Certified Lover Boy is definitely that. I'm gonna get more into it, but before I give you guys this more in-depth analysis, as you know, a lot of you that have been watching my videos lately have not been subscribed. If you're one of the 60% of people that watch my videos that aren't subscribed, maybe by the end of this video and you like the analysis that I give on this Drake album, so then you can subscribe, turn on the notification bell for all my videos so you can like and comment. If this is your first time checking me out while you're watching this reaction video and you enjoy the content that I deliver, then maybe you can subscribe, like, and comment as well. So Certified Lover Boy had 21 songs, and if you've been watching my instant reaction videos, you know typically I don't want an album to go longer than 15. 12's usually the perfect number, but when you start having a longer album, then you start having skippable or throwaways. But with Certified Lover Boy, I didn't feel that way. For once, listening to the album, I just wanted more. I wanted to keep listening. Whatever Drake was doing on this album, he knew what the hell he was doing. This shit was, I'm not gonna call it a classic, but it's definitely one of Drake's better albums. I could just tell off the first listen, this shit is smooth. There was only one song that I really was not fucking with. Hold on, let me look it up. For me, the worst song was Way Too Sexy with Future. I can see the appeal with some people. It definitely could be a song that has play in the strip club or something, or maybe it's a turn up song, but the first time I heard this, I was like, I could skip this song, definitely could skip it. But that's the thing, when I was going through my album reviews, usually I go song by song. Typically, if the albums get longer, I kind of want to point out what's my favorite, what's my least favorite, what I liked and didn't like. But I liked every song on this tape. That's the power of Drake. I don't know what he did. I don't know what magic he came up with or whatever, but I really enjoyed it. The thing that needs to be said though, the second half of this tape was way better than the first half of the tape. I would say the first half was just like, you know, the first 6 or 7 songs, like, it was good, but you could tell Drake picked it up at that point and just took it up a notch. And then after that, it was just song after song, bar after bar, good beat after good beat, good feature after good feature. Whatever you wanted or needed at that point, Drake was delivering. Now you guys might be saying, what are your favorite songs, Chris? And that's why, for me, with the list that I had today, I was just going song by song. I was like, good song, solid song, maybe this is one of my favorites. I started bolding which ones were my favorites. So this is where I'm going to tell you guys, I'm going to read off my list. My list goes like this. I like the Girls Want Girls, the Little Baby song. That was like the first of the one. That was one I really liked. Fair Trade, the one that had Travis Scott. That was the first one I was like, okay, Drake's starting to turn it up a little bit. Fair Trade was when I was like, all right, he's getting a little bit more serious. In Too Deep was another, ooh. So the Future song, Way Too Sexy, wasn't a fan of, but then they dropped In Too Deep. I'm like, all right, that's that Drake and Future shit that I like Life Is Good, you know. Whenever they on a song together, usually good things happen. That's why Way Too Sexy kind of threw me off. And then Pipe Down was probably my favorite slow song. As you know, if you're listening to a Drake album, you're gonna get some rap, you're gonna get him talking tough, you're gonna get him, you know, simping quite a bit too. And as far as the, you know, the slower songs, Pipe Down was my favorite. Then you go into No Friends in the Industry, and this is where I feel like that's where that a little bit more aggressive Drake comes in. I don't know what you want to call it, but yeah, I always like when Drake raps like that. Whatever you want to call it, when Drake raps like it, I listen. One of my favorites. Knife Talk. Knife Talk was funny because, you know, I've listened to music a long time, but these newer Generation Zers didn't know who Project Pack was. They're like, who's that? But you know, 21 Savage, he's one of my favorite feature artists. Whenever he's featured on a song, I know 9 times out of 10 this song's about to be good, so the song delivered as well. Then we had the Legend Project Pact on it. Overall, good song, another one of my favorites. As you see, I have like 6 or 7 favorites. Other songs that could be my favorite, but I didn't want to have like a whole list of like, you know, half the album as my favorite. So I tried my hardest to pick, you know, my favorite 5, but I think I have, let me see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, I said I didn't want to do that, and I ended up having 9 out of 21 of the tracks as my favorite. So let me tell you which other ones are my favorite. Then we have 7 AM on Birdie Path. If you're a Drake fan, you know when he starts a song with a time, it's gonna be one of his best songs. Period. Not even just on the album, just period. Like, you know, you just know 5 AM in Toronto, 6 PM in New York. Just Drake, whenever he puts a time on a song, just know it's gonna be a banger. And then Fountains, I feel like I might like Fountains more because like I'm really into Afro beats and it gave me that vibe. It was different. Definitely different for Drake, and I appreciated it. Now, out of all the songs that I've listed, if I had to get rid of one off my list to lower it, Fountains would probably be closer to it, and Girls Want Girls. Those are probably the 2 of the lesser of my favorites, but they're obviously one of the 9 that I'm talking to you about. And then lastly, You Only Live Twice. When Drake and Rick Ross get together on that track, good things happen. That's the thing I love about hip hop. There's just certain artists in hip hop that have that chemistry, like you can't describe it. They're not even artists that are from the same city or same area, but whenever they link up or they collab, like good things happen. And Drake and Rick Ross is another one. So that's what I'm saying, man. Like, this is literally what I'm telling you when this instant album reaction. This, listen to the album for yourself. Drake makes music. Like I said, how I'm hating on Way Too Sexy, there's probably someone saying that's their favorite song. That's what happens when Drake. Everyone loves Drake. He gives you Instagram captions. He gives you tweets to send subliminals to whoever you want to send subliminals. It's like when Drake drops, people listen. It's a listening party. Everyone was waiting. I do want to be on record. Drake making this not drop at midnight low-key pissed me off, so I took a quick nap. Then I got up to listening because I gotta do what I gotta do. But yeah, man, Certified Lover Boy. I mean, I don't even want to say what album's gonna be album of the year because Kendrick still has to drop, and I just feel like after Kanye, after this Drake stuff, I just feel like Kendrick's gonna like come over and take over and have album of the year. But I'm also not complaining or not saying anything to anyone that wants to say Certified Lover Boy is their favorite album so far of the year. Like, this album is going to be in rotation till 2022, definitely. So I want to hear your guys' opinion. Do you agree about my favorite, what was it, 9 songs? Did you have more songs that you like? Did you think do you think I like Drake too much to the fact that I think only 1 song is skippable? Are you agreeing with me? How do you guys feel? Because to me, Drake dropped his best album since I Love More Life. I Love Views. I know some people want to disagree on that, but to me, Scorpion is Drake's worst project, so I needed him to bring it back, and he brought it back hard with Certified Lover Boy. I do want to say I hate the album cover. He could have did a lot better. Like, I don't want to see that when I'm working out and shit, but it is what it is. If that's what I have to live with this project, it's fine. But as you know, of Chris, I'm gonna give you hip-hop updates when they're there. If they're not, I'm gonna give you guys these instant album reactions. As you saw, I did a Kanye top 10 albums. I'm just gonna continue to give you guys new hip-hop content, try and deliver you consistent content, at least a video or 2 a week. That's why you need to make sure to subscribe, turn the notification bell for all my videos so you can like and participate in the comment section. This Chris, I'm out. This motherfucker.